Uh-oh, uh-oh. I only have 17 more days to purchase the Alpha Dragon Crystal Vision Sphere. Did you guys check out that new sphere on Spiritual Foundation that Jay concocted? You see that thing? Gotta start saving my pennies. I'm gonna have to go down the local liquor store and shoot some dice on the back wall. Pay for this thing. Well, I got 17 more days. Hold on. 17, yeah, 17 more days. Better place that order. Anyhow, yeah, it's Sunday. Did I say the time? Did I say the time? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. 1:46 p.m. I'm just dazed. 1:46 p.m. I said it again. I'm just dazing a little bit at this vision. Hold on. Alpha Dragon Crystal Vision Sphere. I'll put a link in the description box so you guys know exactly what I'm referring to. Wow. I was looking at the stones. I'm looking at the stones right now on my monitor. Holy. That thing's tight. And if we had more of those, could you imagine a big, huge one of those, like in the center of a city, like it being like 6 stories tall? Jay just putting dump truck loads of gems inside that thing. Everybody in the city probably would be calm and mellow and nice to one another. Boy, isn't that a vision for the future? If I could see that on this planet in the next 10 years, I don't know what I'd do. I think I'd just make videos for the rest of my life. One a day for the rest of my life, in peace and harmony. Anyhow, let me just snap out of it there. I was just zoning out on those. After the crank up and the DNA IC, you see pictures of crystals and gems, you just go right into it. You jump right into it. So I got a little bit dazed, a little bit confused right there, because I wasn't even here. I was jumping into the stones. It's crazy. I do that stuff all the time now. That darn Jay Essex. What did he do to me? He made me a more complete person. Anyhow, it's Sunday, it's the end of the week. I'm being a little silly. But topic for today, I want to talk about this hotel casino meme, idea, concept, reality that we call places like Las Vegas, Nevada, Laughlin, Nevada, Reno, Nevada, Lake Tahoe, Nevada, etc., etc., etc. Those things are going to be a thing of the past. God, and I can't get that vision right now of that huge Alpha Dragon crystal energy sphere, 6 stories tall in the middle of the city. Holy, having just helicopters dump like bins of gems inside of it. Could you imagine how you'd have to have the drop come down and bend that crystal, that copper foil around it? They'd probably have to bend it. Only they would have the strength to do it. Anyhow, okay, let me flash back. God, that sphere is strong. Whew. Okay, let me get back to this hotel casino thing. In fact, you know what we could do? Take all the hotel casinos, turn them into rooms for the homeless people, and then in the center of each hotel we can have a big, huge Alpha Dragon Crystal Vision Sphere. Not 6 stories tall, maybe a story tall. That would be a goal. That'd be on my bucket list to get completed by the end of my lifetime, or more preferably within the next 10 years on this planet. Not to think about that. Okay, I'm rambling, I know. Back to hotel casino. Hotel casinos on this planet are, in my opinion, cancerous. Because they don't produce anything. They don't do anything. They don't make anything better. Because behind the scenes, the reality of it is, what are they really doing? They're really taking money out of individuals' hands and putting it in the casino owners' hands and taxing it for government revenue, but it's not making anything better. It might give you the illusion that it's making things better, but really in reality it's just sucking all the dollars out of the commoners' hands, or anybody for that matter that goes in and gambles. And there's no real good thing that comes out of it. They're not producing anything. They're not developing any technology. They're not, ridding, like I was saying, homeless. They're not ridding the homeless. They're not productive in any way. I mean, even Apple makes a phone that's used for something. Even Samsung makes the little camera that I'm videotaping with right now. Do you know what I'm saying? There's something produced from these institutions. Casinos, what are they producing? They're not producing anything. They're not making anything. They're just taking funds and redistributing them, and they're causing a lot of problems and a lot of headache. I mean, they're really devastating certain communities and certain possibly ethnic groups for that matter. So I can see in the future that these things will be mute. They're like null and void because they don't do anything. They're not contributing anything to the civilization. I mean, I'm not saying don't have games or some type of gaming activity, but do people have to lose the pink slips to their cars? Do people have to lose the grant deeds to their homes? Do people have to gamble away their grandchildren's inheritance? Those things happen every day in casinos. They happen every damn day in casinos. I mean, I've seen buddies of mine that when we were kids, their parents, man, would have 5, 6, 7 grand laid on the blackjack table. Seriously. And sometimes they'd lose. And it was not a pretty sight. And it just seems to me that that would be a good thing to rid the world of. For example, every extraterrestrial civilization, every ship that I've ever been on, I've never seen any hint of any gambling. None. Extraterrestrial, space humans, they don't gamble. Do you think there's casinos on Mars? Do you think in other star constellations that we have Vegas-style resorts with all these slot machines and roulette wheels and all that stuff? Oh, hell no. It's almost like asking them to go live in a landfill because that's what it creates. You don't see any of that. Now you have games. I participated in games. We have like a board game, a table game, okay? And these games are made to sharpen your metaphysical abilities. For example, like it'll be a game, let's say like Monopoly or Big Deal or Risk or any of those table games, those standard United States oriented table games. And but these games are actually made, and there might be a die or dice or something similar to that with symbols on it. And you roll it, and depending on how predictive you are before you roll it, that's how many moves you go forward, let's say. It's all based on sharpening your intuition, sharpening your metaphysical abilities, and it's a tool to make you a better person. Gambling, I can't say. Gambling does not make you a better person. It doesn't add anything to your character. It doesn't quantifiably make you significantly better than what you were. If anything, it makes you worse. I mean, I've seen grown men break down and cry because of the money they've lost. I had a buddy of mine lose $600 in a matter of about 20 seconds. Like, what is this? So anyhow, it's just one of those things to think about. Another thing to wrap your mind around, because the world is changing. Not very rapidly right now, I'll give you that. But before we all pass and get through this lifetime, we're going to see some radical, massive change. And I know it's been difficult. It's been difficult for me too. You guys know. The last the last 8 months of my life have been, I'm just going to say challenging. And I'm not going to burden you guys with overly explaining what it is, because I don't want to burden you. I'll handle it. I'll take care of it. It has been challenging. So in any event, this is a positive thing to look forward to, is really the riddance of parasites. And I think that gambling is a parasite, because gambling requires dollars. Dollars require work. And let's face it, guys, the casinos have the odds. So the casinos are going to win, no matter if someone has a momentary jackpot. Over the course of the long term, the numbers are going to prevail in the casino's favor. So it's an extraction of resources. That's all it is. I mean, go to some of those towns in Mississippi. I think it's Mississippi, on the showboats where they legalized gambling. Yeah, in the short term, it raises revenue, but in the long term, it desecrates and destroys areas, and poverty is soon there, following the implementation of the idea. So that, and I'm still, damn, I'm dazing out on this alpha dragon crystal sphere. Sorry guys. Anyhow, but that's really what I wanted to talk about. And let me finish also on this alpha dragon crystal vision sphere, because I'm still looking at it, I'm still dazing on this combination. Man, gee, can put those combinations together. God, can he put those combinations? This is a home run. I'm telling you, I got 17 days, guys. So I start, you know, like I was saying, I'm going down to the liquor store. Maybe have to shoot some dice. Gambling, ha! Yeah, shoot some dice to end up paying for this. Yeah, what is the message behind that, Mr. JDP? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's food for thought. Something for you guys to think about. Anyhow, this I'll put the link for this Alpha Dragon Crystal Vision Sphere. Very cool. If you guys haven't seen it, please take a look. It might be worth your time. And it's on sale for September. Anyhow. All right, 157. I've talked enough. Comment in the comment section. Also, guys, if you want to contact me for any reason, my email is below. Contact email is below. So send me that email. I will respond to you. I'm back on normal track now. In fact, I just emailed a few people back. I talked to one individual on the phone this morning. So JDP is back making videos, and I'm back in normal capacity. All right? So if you want to, shoot me an email, and I'll respond to you. Okay? Hope you guys are having a good weekend. 9/13/2020, 157.